Hey everybody, and welcome to another League of Legends video. My name is Matt the StarCraft, and you guys are in for sort of a treat. This game is a train wreck, and by train wreck I mean it's a train wreck as in the train was barreling towards the edge of a cliff where the railroad had completely disappeared, and it was barreling towards rocky cliffs, and it was just doomed to all existence, and then suddenly, magically, the train sprouted wings, flapped, became a dragon, and everybody in the train was riding that dragon's back into the sunset, and there were like double rainbows, and it was just gorgeous and angelic music. And then, you know, Elder Scrolls V got released a week early. This game is freaking baffling to me how this game turned out, and you'll see what I mean. And if you can't tell, obviously it started poorly for us and we turned it around, but this game is incredibly crazy. And I'm really looking forward to reliving it. I've only watched it the one time. Well, I'm sorry, I haven't even watched it. I've only watched it the time I played it, which was last night. And it is going to be with me as Vayne, my friend Dave as Karthus, who was in my live cast, and Olaf is going to be the other guy. So I immediately am going to be going Vayne because in the party chat they wanted me to go mid. So I am going to mid. We have Karthus and Olaf heading to top, and that's going to leave here Aurelia and Kassadin, to head bottom. And this game, like I said, I'm really looking forward to reliving. It was just, I don't even, wait till you guys see. Like, this game was just effing credible. It was nuts. It doesn't make any sense what happened here. So while the early lanes of the game, well, actually, we're gonna stay here for a little bit because this is just gonna show you the start. And I feel bad because I was getting so incredibly frustrated with this game that that I kind of like went at my friends a bit. But I think something crazy terrible happens right away up here, and I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and it pretty much happens when I look away. I'm almost positive, which I just did. So we can keep an eye on top lane. Karthus, Olaf, a good combination, you would think. Olaf being extremely tanky character, and Karthus being able to poke, do some damage, and get a lot of good kills. It looks like down here in the bottom they are pinging. They're heading into the bush, but I'm not worried about that right now. I think this is a game where something bad just happens right off the bat. And here we go. Here's Aurelia, and Aurelia is gonna jump in and just run away. So nothing's maybe think of a different game, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it anyway for now. I am too busy poking around here in mid and bottom. It looks like it is Gangplank, and I missed who the other one was. As you can see, I'm constantly moving my vision around the map, but now I'm gonna have to center it a bit into the middle. And I am gonna be going against Kassadin, and that is extremely good. Kassadin, he can be really annoying, but once I learn like he can do that thing where he can silence. But once I learn that, I'm able to dodge really quick. But I want to go up here. It's gonna be Lux and Aurelia, and that is so dangerous. Okay, immediately gonna get you know, Karthus here is gonna be stunned. Gonna back him out. It's still gonna do some annoying damage. Karthus getting a little overeager, already drawing first blood. The enemy Twisted Fate already killing, and there is Karthus getting way too overeager. Olaf was chilling in the back. I'm not sure what he was doing. And immediately Karthus is dead. So 2 deaths in approximately 2.5 minutes of the game. Terrible. Olaf now has to deal with these 2 characters, with Lux being able to stun, and Aurelia being able to jump forward like that. It's just going to be bad, and it looks like Olaf might even pay with his life here if he can't get away. But he is going to get away, barely. So as I was saying, go back to mid for a second. I kind of take a little bit of a few early shots, but I learned that, you know, since he can silence me, that's not a huge deal. And the reason is because and Olaf just dies. Because Vayne doesn't really rely on her spells. She relies on her tumble, but once I have my tumble, like as soon as I tumble, I have an attack stored up that does insane damage. As you can see, if I tumble and then he silences me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. So Karthus coming back, trying to hold lane a little bit. It is not going so well up at top lane. They just lost somebody in bottom. Kassadin is going to be chilling at the back here. He's going to silence Gangplank, but not a big deal. Silencing Gangplank's not really going to do too much. Gangplank's going to get in Kassadin's face, and at this game, Twisted Fate is, you know, I think already has a kill. Didn't go back for any items quite yet. I'm bouncing around. I'm holding mid fine. I'm actually pushed mid a bit too far. I don't want to overextend, especially when I know we're already down 4 kills. So I'm going to back off and hold off on that. And at the top, we're going to watch these two just hold off their turret. I'm actually more curious, me personally, I'm more, and it looks like I'm trying to chase him down, but I'm not going to get that shot down. I'm more curious, me personally, to watch top lane, because they had a very, very rough beginning. And it's not so much that these guys are bad players, they're definitely not. But these guys outplayed the hell out of them. Irelia and Lux were insanely good. Lux went very carried. Tried to pull a stun there, didn't get too much done. Is going to drop something, going to exhaust Irelia. Maybe should have went for that kill, but I don't know what his health was at this point, so he might be running. He's got 50% life. Not too bad. Olaf is doing fine. Could have maybe went for a kill as Irelia is almost dead, maybe running away, just because of the psychological impact of them both dying very, very early game. And Olaf throwing his axe at his companion, it seems. And it looks like he is actually going to flash over to try and get a kill, but Lux is already gone. And I am myself trying to get a kill off here on Kassadin. I am on top just a bit. And I'm feeling good about that. I'm going to go for some kills. Hopefully he backed out. He is right there. I did catch him attempt to do a couple of recalls. I think he does attempt to recall here. He may even recall. No, he decides to cancel it. When in doubt, as my friend Dave says, if you think you should recall, always, always, always recall. So I'm going to just get a few shots in the turret. I'm going to let him sit there, and I think he's recalling. Yeah, he's going to recall. He's too busy backing around. Nope, he decides to cancel, comes back, misses with whatever he was trying to do. So that means I'm just going to farm up. I kind of don't want him to recall, because if he does, I won't get a kill. But that's fine. I'm going to have to let him do what he's going to do. And I'm going to kill that off, and he's going to recall, and I'm going to do some work on the turret. Heading back here, it does look like they've actually managed to pull ahead in the lane, pushing a bit, but I don't know if they've actually, these two have gone back for any items. No, they have not. So right now, they're a bit even with items, which is good. This is where they want to be. Level-wise, they are even as well. And but we did see Lux go back, and Lux going back is dangerous. She is going to be their AP carry this game, and she's going to be doing a lot of damage. So the quicker she can get her items, the worse off top lane is going to be. Olaf is going to be jumping here in the bushes. Doesn't know that she... Oh, no, does know that she's there because they do have sight wards in there, which I do like. Is going to go attempt for that kill. It might even get it running away for some reason. Wonder why he's running away. She had very little life. We have a killing spree down here. Trying desperately to kill off one of the enemies, but in turn might end up dying herself. Maybe not. No, she's level 2, he's level 4. Mana's a little low. Might want to back up just a bit. And these guys are now just playing the please I don't want to die game right now. And it looks like they're trying to get Lux. Lux is rushing for a Magi Soul Stealer, and for those who don't know, that is an item where every single player kill you get, basically the stronger you get. And every time you die, and it stacks, like, I think 10 times, and every time you die, you lose 2 of those stacks. So she's rushing to get early kills and build her power where she's completely unstoppable. We have 1 kill right now, so we're 5-1. We're back 4 kills. It's not good. Me and Kassadin playing a back-and-forth game. I know I'm better than him at this point. I know his tricks, and I can out-damage him easily. I'm kind of trying to draw him out a little bit, but I want to make sure I can farm and get gold. And I've yet to go back to get any item at all. My boots will be next, but I don't have enough money for it yet. He does silence me there. Gets a good little pot shot. Good for him. He does get some good damage. And I'll go back here. It does look like they're having Lux is missing. And I don't remember where she went, Lux, but Lux is missing right now. And I did level up there, so still steadily ahead of him. If we take a look at the minion kills, I have 20, Kassadin has 6. So I'm definitely out-farming the hell out of him. At the very least, I know I'm going to have a lot more gold than he does, and that's fine. I don't want to die. Again, I don't want this team to get any extra kills at this point. If we take a look at deaths right now, Kassadin, our Kassadin has 2, everybody else has 1, and I have none. Again, that's just because this is just poor. And there is Olaf getting his 2nd kill. Dave trying to get some kills, but he's so low on mana that he can't do anything. And that's so unfortunate because they're both so weak that he could have easily gotten him if he had the mana. So now he's going to have to back up just a bit. Doesn't want to get stunned by Lux. Got a nice lucky dodge there. And I feel like I go up at some point just to try and even things out. So we're currently 1-6. I am going to recall, finally get my boots. I feel safe enough where I can do that. I'm not worried about Kassadin doing anything. I think he does just kind of chill there. Maybe was going to go for the kill there. And there is the ult from Karthus. Thought they had more life, and we're going to see some trash talk from the enemy here in a second. And it says LOL dumbass, because he thought he had enough to do enough attack power to do that. And maybe kill them off, but unfortunately he did not. So just going to have to go back. Has 0 mana. And Olaf says you're rude much, which is so true. He was being very rude. And now, here's the point where I am hoping Kassadin remains completely overeager. I tumble into position, I pin him against the wall before I could do anything, and I'm just going to unload on him. I need to get this kill. A tumble, one more shot, and I will get that kill. Happy, happy day. So I get a kill. That's a good little gold boost for me. I need that kill. God knows I needed that kill. God knows the team needed that kill. And I am moving back to push lane. I'm hoping to pick off this turret at least. It's half dead. I probably could have left it. I can't remember. Yeah. I think I am going to go for the turret. I probably could have left it and maybe help push top a little bit. But at this point, I know Lux is, at the very least, is almost the same level as me, which is not good for them. Because they are currently level 4. And Karthus is currently level 6. So 4 and 6 against a 5 and a 6, I think, is not a good way it wants to be. So I am going to pick on this turret just a bit, and I actually get like a good chunk of damage done. I back out just about the right time. Now Olaf and Karthus need to be careful. Karthus does have his Tear of his Goddess, which means he's going to alleviate some of those mana issues. And just missing that axe throw, Olaf. This is his first time playing Olaf, though. And there's an ultimate getting a ton of damage. Ooh, no damage, apparently. But did get that ult and did some damage. I do say mid's MIA. He is missing. The bottom lane did lose a hero there. Again, actually, he could have taken a lot of damage from that. This replay thing may not be completely accurate. And yeah, he actually is missing a good chunk of health. And they're going to go straight for Karthus. Smartly going straight for Karthus. But hopefully being able to kill them with his ultimates. Potentially getting all of them. But no, he's going to go for it anyway. It looks like really desperately trying to get that kill. And pays for it with his life. Both of the enemies living. We are now 9-2. I have a kill. I am literally sitting in the bushes because I need to kill Kassadin one more time. I know at this point that Vayne is such a good carry, and I've played her so much, and I know how she works, that if, you know, at this point we were talking about, oh, once the 20-minute mark, so she GG, we're losing so badly. In the back of my mind at this point, I'm saying, you know, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm getting frustrated, no doubt, and I'm even talking about quitting at this point. But there is a niggling part of me saying, maybe not. I know Vayne is good, and I know I'm good with Vayne. If I can feed a little bit, or farm a little bit, and get those items I need where I can help push, get a few good ganks, that this game can be completely turned around. And we'll see how that pans out for us at the very least. Kassadin is getting a little greedy. I really want to push. I really want these minions to ball up. I am picking pot shots, but thinking about it, I definitely want them to ball up. I definitely want him to get overconfident. I could definitely catch up to him, but I want to get him in a position where I can pin him against the wall and just wreck his day. And that is my goal right now. Kassadin is my means to victory. I need to kill him a lot. So we'll see what happens. They are pushing this turret. Lux and Irelia are still there. I did see Lux. She did poke out here, maybe attempting to go for a gank. Wants to stop me from getting powerful, but sadly not able to do too much. Kassadin does have a Meki Pendant and a Sapphire Crystal, so alleviating his mana woes. If I didn't know Kassadin had mana woes, but at this point I'm 2 levels ahead, 1 level ahead rather, and I'm just gonna push here to mid. I want to. He's getting greedy. I back up a little bit. I want to take some minion shots. I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna head top. My goal here now is to help them out at top a little bit. And there's Olaf dying again. Good old Olaf. He's not this bad of a player. He isn't that bad. Again, first time playing the character, and they're going against 2 good laning partners. So my goal here, chill in the bushes and wait for a perfect opportunity to go. And then once he goes, I'm going to go straight for Irelia first. I am going to tumble and finish her off. Next is Lux. I'm going to push her back just a bit. Attack move into the bushes. Tumble, take another shot, and with the potentially grabbing it, killing both of them, helping them out, giving Karthus here the assist, getting some gold for myself, actually helping out a lot. And I'm hoping Kassadin left and attempted to come get me. It does look like he was going to push up, but doesn't want to commit too harshly to that, as he did see I took them out both quickly. Again, they were weakened, but that was the point. I wanted to hit them while they were weak. I knew that if I took them both on while they were healthy, I wasn't going to be able to win, because Karthus doesn't have the items he needs right now. He hasn't been able to farm, he hasn't been able to get any kills, he hasn't been able to feed. So Karthus is an insanely good hero, but sadly not in the position he needs to be in. And he's actually, the player who plays him is actually damn good with Karthus, and you're going to see later, once he's got his groove, once he got the items he needs, he's got some really good skill shots. So I'm looking forward to that part of the game. Again here, we have Olaf waiting in the bushes, but the problem is him waiting this long. Granted, I know he wants to help me gank, but and at the time I wasn't going to say no, because the top lane definitely went in our favor a little bit. But he's not getting much experience by sitting here. He's not getting any gold. He probably should just head back to top looking back at the replay. But what are you going to do? Not a big deal. Now we do see Lux is back in the top lane and Aurelia back in the top lane. So Karthus can't do much without Olaf. I do say at mid's MIA. Olaf definitely needs to head the hell back up top, and there he goes. He's heading back up top right now. Kassadin showing his ass again, and I'm hoping he decides to get a little greedy. No, I burned my ult, attempt to get a few good shots on him, and I do, and he does a very late flash. I didn't realize what he was doing there. And we do lose the bottom turret. I am going to swing down bottom, attempt to get a gank. I don't think I get it, but I am going to attempt it one way or another here. Moving up here and moving around. And Karthus is in trouble right now. He needs to watch out that stun can kick his ass. Olaf is just going to take turret at this point. He says, screw it. I remember him saying, screw it, I'm just going to take the turret. And that's fine. It's going to give him some bonus gold at the very least. And I'm going to move in just to see if I can catch Twisted Fate out of position, though he did back up, and it looks like he has left. I'm going to recall myself. And then head... Oh, I can't remember. I'm going to buy some items. And actually, the items I'm going to get are very, very useful. I am going to be getting my Vampiric Scepter, I do believe, followed by going for a Black Cleaver, so a BF Sword I think is my next purchase, and I am able to get the BF Sword. That is huge for me right now. Olaf definitely needs to back up. He's going to be double gangbanged in mid here. Gangplank, definitely a very, very good hero with some good slow abilities, some good buff abilities, and can output a good chunk of damage too. Olaf deciding to head back and help Karthus out some more. Since Karthus is essentially just turret hugging, he has no choice. Karthus has been allowed to get to level 9 at least, which is on par with them. One higher than one lower than the other. And I'm hoping that Gangplank wants to play a little game of cat and mouse. I'm hoping he wants to play. I do need to watch just for Kassadin gank. I don't want to overcommit to getting Gangplank. Kassadin could show up at any minute and try and kill me off. At the very least, one of them would get the kill if they did both gangbang me. So I'm just going to feed off these guys here, and I'm going to go back to top and attempt for another kill. So we are going to head... I am going to cut off whoever I have to cut off here and kill off Baron Nash is up. We are not going to get him. And there's Kassadin, actually. So I feel like... and that's a very, very, very good ult. I am going to move in here and attempt to get the kill on at least one of them. But nope, I'm going to bounce out and then go straight for Lux after she uses her ult. And does attack move and finish her, hopefully. No, she does not. I am attack moving. Unfortunately, that is going to kill me. I do want to kill Lux. That is the goal. My death for Lux is worth it. I need to kill Lux for that. And because of that, Lux has lost some of her sustainability with her Magi Soul Stealer. Definitely lost some sustainability with that Magi Soul Stealer. Thank goodness, at the very least. I could say thank goodness. So, I am going to be responding as my first death. Take a look at the stats right now. I am 4-1-0, so 4 kills, 1 death, no assists. Olaf is 0 kills, 5 deaths, no assists. Karthus is 0 kills, 3 deaths, 1 assist. Aurelia is not doing too bad. She's 2-2, so that's good. And Kassadin is sucking so bad right now. He's 0 kills, 5 deaths, 2 assists. And the other enemy team, if you could take a look at the stats, we got Lux is at 6-2-3, Twisted Fate 5-1-1, and everybody else has at least 1 kill or 2. So they are doing just fine and dandy. Luckily, I'm level 12. Luckily, I'm able to keep leveling because I've been able to kill some players. Kassadin is going to be coming with me into mid for some reason. He's probably just going to help me thin out the herd. I don't know if I ask him why he's here. I don't know if I tell him he should head back to bottom, but I just let him go. I'm not worried about it too much. Let him farm. Especially since he's essentially really behind in items. Might as well let him farm as I head down to bottom. And attempt to gank on Twisted Fate, and hopefully Gangplank if he's down there. And we do have Olaf and Karthus both dealing with 2 up here. They are holding their lane. Luckily, they're actually holding their lane. Surprisingly, these guys have not decided to just push and kill, as they do have some good damn items. Karthus has the Sorcerer's Boots now. Olaf has his Mercury Treads, and that's pretty much it. I am engaging Gangplank here, and I'm gonna we both throw exhaust on each other's, and that's good for me because my exhaust ended first. and I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna actually I am gonna bother going right through his ult, attempting to get him, and that may end up killing me. As I am gonna end up dying here, it looks like, because I was ganked by 2 of them. I tried to attempt to get Gangplank out of position. I did catch him out of position. He did get help from his teammates, and that ended up killing me. Frustrating, yes, but getting back to base allowed me to get my Black Cleaver, which is what I purchased right there, which is going to allow me plus 55 attack damage, 30% attack speed, and my basic attacks, which is Vayne's main outsource of damage. Reduces my target's armor by 15 for 5 seconds, and stacks up to 3 times. So up to 45 less armor for 5 seconds, and then with how fast I attack, definitely worth it. So me heading back, Karthus and Olaf both were either killed or returned to base. They are going to lose that tower. Not a huge deal. I mean, well, that'll be our 2nd tower. So, I mean, it'll be 2 towers for 1 tower. Yeah, behind. We are behind 18 kills to 6 kills, but the game's not over. We're holding. The 20-minute mark is coming. We are definitely talking about surrendering at this point just because the kill-death ratio, but I think at this point we've decided not to give up quite yet. Especially now that I have my Black Cleaver, I don't want to give up quite yet, and let me farm a little bit as well. Maybe even level up a little bit. I mean, Kassadin kind of disappears every time I show up, which is really good because I'm denying him experience, gold, all those good things, and allows me to just have free reign over all of it. And that's exactly what I need at this point. I need just to free farm in mid. I need to be able to just get as much money and as much experience as possible and kill who I need. There's me, you see me going back and forth and debating going to top because I know Karthus is by himself, as Olaf is jungling a bit for some money, as he desperately needs it right now. They are doing better at bottom, actually. Aurelia is actually doing a damn good job, from what I've seen. And I am jumping in here. And I believe we set up I don't remember if this is the point. We do in this game set up a good gank, but no, it's not going to be at this point quite yet. Olaf is here. And he's going to we tell him to get out there. We want him out there. We want him to be able to draw some attention at the very least. They may know that we're in here. I'm trying to think what happens here. So we both decide to go out. I want to get at least Lux. We are able to slow her down. I am going to attempt to kill her off, and I am able to get her. Luckily, almost dying in the process, but I'm going for Aurelia as well because I know she's trying to get Kassadin. It's fine. Kassadin's death is worth it. Kassadin did get that kill. I think it was with a lay waste ability, but the damage was done by a lot of it was done by me. And really, her chasing Kassadin was her with her chasing Karthus was her complete and utter downfall. Her chasing Karthus allowed me to just follow her and do so much damage. Yeah, she got Karthus, but Karthus stays as a ghost for like 6 seconds, I believe, after he dies. And because of that, he can do damage after that. And being in his aura does a lot of damage, which you see that little aura around him. And again, because of that, it kind of brought down her. If she killed me, things might have been different. She might have been able to kill 2 and maybe died, or kill 2 of us and escape. But because she did not go for me and went for Karthus, she died. So I'm going to go back to mid, push some turrets here. I was able to grab a few more items. I'm now going for my Zeal, which is an attack speed item. With Zeal, I'll be able to attack a hell of a lot faster. Aurelia is heading back from bottom lane. Again, bottom lane actually is swinging back and doing better. Kassadin is going to be swinging back to mid, being chased off by Olaf, it looks like, and Karthus, as they're just the 2 of them. And Olaf trying to get cute and flashing into the wall. I mean, obviously pro tactic right there. That's funny because over Skype when we were talking, he completely pressed the wrong button and just wasted his flash, which is very unfortunate. But he said it was a pro tactic and he did it on purpose. I'm just defending him. Anyway, gonna be pushing mid. And really just, again, farming. This is the part of the game, this is the funny part of the game where we really just farm the hell out of everything we can. And I need to get as many items as I can. We're still down 10 kills. I don't want to push out too fast because crazy Twisted Fate is attacking like crazy. And it does look like Gangplank was going to attempt to gank me, but I saw him and was able to bounce out. Top lane, just Karthus. I don't know where Olaf is. Here he comes. Olaf on his way. Karthus can't really do too much, just kind of has to chill here and just bounce back and forth, unfortunately for him. But he's trying not to die anymore, essentially, is his goal at this point. And this is where the game starts to turn around just a little bit. We're getting ready to engage some team fights. Kassadin is going to try and do some poking, at the very least doing some damage. Going to get a flash. They are going to get that turret. It's fine. I mean, that turret was bound to go down anyway. And there's a good slow by Karthus going for Twisted Fate, but unfortunately was only get some pecking damage. But still, the pecking damage is damage. this Twisted Fate throwing his item, and now I'm able to join the fray. So we are brewing up for our very first team fight. A team fight where we're 10 kills behind, so massive experience and massive money behind. So this will be interesting. Immediately going for Karthus. Smart move right there. As he was getting attacked, I knocked back the enemy, and Karthus was able to run and then flash a good distance away. Luckily, I don't want Karthus dying anymore. He needs to stay alive. We can't give them any more gold, and Karthus is going to be the one of our more integral ways of catching our enemies by surprise, stopping them in their tracks, and killing them. So we did get one hero there, and that may not seem like a lot, but in this game, the team where we are so far behind, if we can engage in a team fight like that, and we can kill one hero and all of us live, that's a success. Aurelia going for a flash and tower dive to do some massive damage smartly. I like that. Doing some... the turret didn't really do too much to her. Lux trying to get her off guard and stun her, but she was too fast. Aurelia gonna have to back up just a bit. But again, those team fights, we can all live. We kill one enemy. That is a success. It means that we can do damage at the very least, and at least poke. Poking, giving one of us a good chunk of money, and then moving out. Now, the problem is they're all hurt, and they're in base. I don't know why they have not gone back to fully heal. I'm happy about that. I'm going to bounce into these bushes for a little bit, hoping they're going to poke out a bit more. Olaf is just going to keep an eye on things, see if he's out there, see if he can pull anybody out of position. Does not look like they're going to come for the bait. That's fine. Olaf needs to feed just a bit. I'm going to feed up a little bit as well. I need to just keep building on my items. I mean, at this point right now, I'm the highest level in the team. Karthus is shortly behind, but I'm the most well built as far as items go right now. So I need to continue feeding and continue doing that. Now, I am going to pick on that. I do want to draw Gangplank out. He is going to come out. Did not get the kill. Lux is going to get the kill, though. That was a good shot by Lux, and her ult did some damage to me, too, so I am going to bounce the hell out of there and head to top. Kassadin may meet his maker. I cannot remember if he does or not. He is kind of bouncing around. I do want him to poke out just a bit, but since they're both here and both feeding on minions, it may not happen. I cannot remember. So, I mean, he's just kind of dancing in circles, just kind of trying to get experience from whatever his minions kill. So I just burn my ult, and I just go for him. And, you know, I take a couple shots. I do a ton of damage to him. That's fine. The enemy Aurelia is there. I'm going to bounce out. And then I meet Gangplank right here. I'm going to push him into Aurelia, do a good chunk of damage. They're going to exhaust me. Ugh. And that death is so frustrating. But he goes down. And now we're going to see I've died. 2 enemy heroes have died. It went 2 for 2. And in a game like that, if we go 2 for 2, especially with our kill record, it's worth it. Lux didn't die, which is unfortunate because she does have her Magi Soul Stealer. And, you know, she's the one we want to gun down. She has 11 stacks, and this max is 20 stacks. So she is getting up there. She is getting way up there in the stacks of her Magi Soul Stealer. So she's doing a lot of damage, as you can see from her ult prior. But it's not impossible. We need to focus her. I believe I say that in chat at some point, but I type it in like the most stupid manner because I'm like trying to move and type at the same time. So I'm up. I've got my zeal. I am just gonna decide to do nothing. I have a lot of money and I really want to spend it, but I can't because the next thing I need is a BF sword, which is a 1600 gold item. So as much as 900 gold is, there it is. So, oh, actually I don't say it in a bad way at all. I said need to focus Lux. She's stacking Magi's. So hopefully they understand what I'm talking about and know to focus Lux when she shows her pretty little face around. Now I am going to jump to these bushes, and I do believe this may be where the gank takes place. I am going to go around. I don't know why. I think I just was bouncing back because I was thinking about going for Twisted Fate, but honestly I'm not stupid enough to go for Twisted Fate quite yet. I do believe he could probably take me. If I exhausted him, maybe, but I don't want to burn my exhaust on him. He's not the one I want to kill. So here we go. Basically, the goal here is we know she's there. So basically, you see Karthus doing is like, I'm going to stand in front of all the minions and do a lot of damage to her. But that was basically to draw him out and go for the gank and basically pull her completely out and kill her. He was playing the stupid caster. He wasn't really stupid. He was doing it on purpose, saying, herp, 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 I'm going to stand out here. Come get me, come get me. She took the bait. I ran out there, and we wrecked her face. I got a good chunk of gold for it, and that's it. Now I'm going to head back to mid because we do have a very hurt Twisted Fate. He is getting away from Kassadin. I am going to go straight for Gangplank and knock him back, and then kill off Twisted Fate, and I can't remember if I get him too. He does not die, so I die. So I'm getting a lot of deaths, but my deaths are worth it. I keep saying I have 4 deaths. It's not a lot, but they're worth it. There was a nice kill there by Karthus. I did miss it. but he did get a kill, which is good. Definitely any kill he can get. He is starting to stack his items nicely. I do have my BF sword, so I am going for the Bloodthirster. I now need 900 gold, and I'll have it. And then what the Bloodthirster allows me to do is heal a good chunk of health every time I hit an enemy. So I'll be healing quickly and effectively, and I'll be able to have a lot more sustainability. If I had that item during the fight with Gangplank, I would have completely been okay. I would have survived that fight, and I would have killed them both. Because of the healing property of Bloodthirster, I would have been able to heal every hit. So I'm heading back to mid. I thought about going down to bottom for a split second, decided against it, as Olaf is down there, and I kind of want to let him farm anyway. He said he needed to be down there to farm. So let him go, let him farm. He needs the items. He doesn't have a lot of items right now. He's really not doing too much. So that's fine. Let him farm. I am going to head down here and head up to top, surprisingly. I'm not going to stay in mid. It does look like we're attempting to push a big team push here at top. And it looks like Kassadin is going to be completely caught out of position and hopefully killed. Hopefully killed. I do flash because I want to get that kill. And I get the kill. I completely forgot about that. He wasn't going to get away. Flash around the corner, do a tumble and a shot. You cannot get away from Vayne at all. And now here comes Gangplank, but I'm completely out of the ult, and he is just trying to ward people away from the tower. And that was an insanely good ult by Lux, killing off Karthus, but we have her out of position. And that is going to be Twisted Fate. Lux has killed them 2 people now. And I'm just going to push in here. I don't want to die. I'm going to go for Gangplank. He can do some insanely good buffs. He's going to die, and Lux is going to go down. I am not going to let her get away from me. I am not going to let her get away from me. I am not going to let her get away from me. She gets away from me. So I'm going to head back to top lane and just round up these minions. Aurelia says good job. I do say thanks, I believe. Really, if I had not tumbled into the corner, Aurelia would have, or Lux would have been dead. But good old Olaf is wrecking face down here. He's getting gold, he's getting levels, and he's doing well, and that's all that matters. Taking out turrets, and now you can see this game has gone from crazy bad to crazy better. Still not good. We're still down 8 kills, but we're in a manageable position. We can get into team fights. The fact that we can get into team fights, succeed in those team fights, and get away with most of our lives and kill the important players like Gangplank, that, in my book, is a success. Now that I'm going to have my Bloodthirsters after this encounter, and I'm going to head straight for Phantom Dancer now, I do believe. Yes, that's how I'm getting my Cloak of Agility, which is a critical strike chance ability. Things are going to be looking a lot better for me. So I immediately want to get back in the lane. I'm telling everybody I'm coming. I definitely need to get back in the lane. And Olaf dies from minions. A minion kills him. Actually, the 2 heroes down here, they were wrecking his face. The minion just got the last hit because he's trying to run. And there was an excellent ult by Lux, killing off one of the heroes and getting her a good chunk of gold. She has 13 stacks in the Mage. I sold Stealer. She is going to get away, blinks right past the wall smartly, stunning Karthus so he can't do anything else. And then she's going to do some minion damage. They are going to try and loop around. We do want to drag her out a bit, but unfortunately she's near that turret, and we're still not quite confident enough where we can take her on the turret. So I'm going to move back to mid. They do want to push mid, which is fine. And since there are Twisted Fate and Gangplank, which is they're two very good partners, I'm going to burn my ult here momentarily, and we're going to push and kill them both, I hope. We should have pushed there, but we're just a little cautious. We're still cautious about this. And there's Gangplank moving out. Karthus is going in there. There's both of them. Great wall by Karthus, so he can't get away easily. Karthus is going to die, but it's totally worth it, as Twisted Fate may too die. Yes, he does die, getting both of them. Karthus' death, totally worth it. He places the wall, prevents them from getting away. They may die, but he does damage with his aura and does some extra damage right there. They gun him down, which is good, and allows me to frickin' kill them both. And we are moving on now back to mid lane. Kills are catching up. They are still a good chunk ahead, but again, as you can see, this is where Vayne starts spiraling out of control. If you don't take down Vayne in the team fights, you are going to pay for it. Vayne is a player where you absolutely have no choice but to kill her off. Aurelia caught her trying to get blue buff. I do kill her, pin her, and I'm going to go for the red buff here. I desperately need that red buff, and I do get it. It looks like Aurelia tried to steal it, but no big deal. I want that red buff, and now, again, Vayne is, as I was saying, I'm sorry, I'm getting sort of distracted. This game is all over the place. Vayne is one of those players that absolutely needs to be killed at every single team fight, period. You need to kill her, because if you don't, she's going to kill 3 of your team members by the time the team fight is done. You may have got 1 or 2 of us, but she'll have killed all of you because how fast she attacks. Now I'm a Phantom Dancer where my attack speed is up by 55%, my critical strike chance is up by 30%, and my movement speed is up by 15%. I'm going to be hitting faster, and when I crit, I'm going to be hitting a hell of a lot harder. And the next item I get is going to make my crits hurt so damn much. Now, here's the point where I thought was a good idea. They ping get Baron Nash for his buff. We move over to Nash. I was trying to hit a question mark, but I failed. So I said Nash quick. Everybody comes up. Karthus was deciding, no, I don't want to. And then once he realizes that we are going to do it, he finishes farming real quick and heads down. Now, this is it's a good idea to get this. But they're going to realize we're missing. They're going to realize we're going. So we go in. We try to go for the kill. And we are going to end up not exactly getting it, as you're going to see in a second. We get so close. As soon as the heroes show up, everybody panics. And instead of finishing Nash and then killing everybody, everybody turns around and kills off every other enemy in the game. So Nash does not get killed, and instead of finishing him off, these two guys run, and Nash is going to finish off both of them. Olaf running back just a bit too late, and everybody gets killed, and the entire team gets aced. If that isn't frustrating, folks, I don't know what is. That is insanely frustrating. As you can see, the stats are not looking too good. I mean, we're doing better. I have 13. Olaf has 4. Riley has 7. She's doing fine. Karthus has 3. And good old Casson has 0. Everybody on their team has at least 2 kills. 13, 2, 5, 9, and 7 kills. So they're doing all right still. They're doing fine. They're not going to give up yet. They're like almost had him like, yup. At this point, I'm raging over Skype a little bit. I'm mad that happened, saying that we should have not run. We should have went for Baron instead of fighting the heroes and then turned around and fought. Even if we had killed Nash, even if we would have killed Nash and then died afterward, that just means nobody else has Nash, and that's the friggin' point. So I can't remember if that's Olaf pinging Dragon, but somebody's gonna go ping Dragon, I believe. I think this is the point where Olaf goes and tries to solo Dragon. We'll see how that goes momentarily. I may swing down there in a minute to watch that. It looks like there's a big team fight brewing. As I die into my microphone. But big team fight brewing. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's so much better. Totally refreshing. I've hit max level. I'm going to hide in the bushes. I want them to come out. I want them to come out where they're not prepared for me. I want them to just push. Push, push, push. I don't want them to kill the minions, but it does look like the heroes might not push. Looks like they just say, may screw it. No need to. Lux getting one of her ult shots off. I don't know where that came from. It's obviously right over here somewhere. There she is. Well, that's a Retley, actually. Where's Lux? And this Gangplank is trying to be sneaky up here at the top. Now, 3, if not, no, there should be 4 heroes here in mid. And we definitely want to bring them out. I'm going to burn my ult and immediately go for the weak one, Casson, and get me a good chunk of gold. Next is going to be is Twisted Fate. I'm going to roll into him, and he's not going to get away. Great wall by Karthus. Next, we have both of them here in the railway, and I'm going to say, screw it, I'm going for him. I'm going to find them. I'm going to attempt to kill them. Karthus, I asked for him to come with me. He does come with me. I think he like grumbled a little bit over Skype. That was total giveaway as to where she was. I'm looking for her. I'm gunning for her. She needs to die. I don't want her getting away, but I believe she does. I go straight into the bushes first, and she is not there. Karthus is going to ward off Gangplank. He needs to stop him from pushing. He's trying to be very, very sneaky and killing all of that. So me and Olaf are going to head top and kill some minions here and attempt to push top some more. So running up, killing some more minions, yeah, just basically securing top for now, getting some more farm, and I should be close to being able to get my my Infinity. Actually, no, I'm not. I need another BF sword, so I'm not even close to getting my Infinity Edge quite yet. But as you can see, I'm attacking much, much faster, doing a lot of damage, a lot of critical strikes. Critical strikes almost every 5 shots or so. I do want to stay behind the minions just in case there is some people over here. The pathing will have some problems getting around the minions just a bit. And we are basically going to make a very, very hard push over here, hopefully getting the turret in the process, as these minions are pretty much pose no threat. And there's going to be Gangplank. That's fine. I do want to try and draw him out. Lux is there as well. And, oh, there's all 4 of them, actually. So this is our cue to just get the frickin' hell out of there and dodge. That was her ult, I believe, and it was a failed ult. She was looking to get us in the bushes. But her ult cooldown can't be too high just because she uses it quite often. Aurelia is going to be in mid, hopefully caught off guard. Does drop a wall, preventing her from getting close. That was the point. He doesn't want her to get in close. because with he wants to just farm. He wants to get items. He has his rabbit on his death cap now, so we are looking better. We're catching up with the kills now. We absolutely 100% catching up, and things are looking quite damn good for us at this point. Surprisingly, the reason I say that is because we realize that against this team, when team fights happen, we do fine. And that's another insanely good wall by Karthus, preventing them from coming through and attempting to get our target. Yeah, they come around the long way, but then they'd engage all 4 of us head on, and that would not be good. We are now going to go for the base turret and bring them down, hopefully moving in here to do some damage. And now we're going to also go for the inhibitor, and the reason we want all of this is because we want them to have to worry about super minions. Super minions are going to be a lot more of a big problem for them. Gangplank actually saying good job. Almost dying. Karthus barely surviving. I stick around for a bit because I want to do some damage. Gangplank at the top now. Once again doing another ninja push at top. And we are going to move down to bottom turret and attempt to kill off bottom turret. But that means we got to kill off a huge chunk of a minion wave first. And that's our friend. I was like, why are both Karthuses in there? That's crazy. So yeah, Gangplank being sneaky at bottom here. He is pushing bottom quite well. He's got a nice wave of minions he can fight with. I go to him. I got him. Olaf saying he's going to get him. Karthus is also there, so no problem. I'm just going to keep pushing. Yeah, Olaf decided to teleport back. No problem, and take care of that. I'm just pushing these minion waves because I want to kill them all. And Infinity Edge, I can taste it at this point. I want my Infinity Edge. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. I mean, I could call myself unstoppable right now, but I would be completely unstoppable with that Infinity Edge, and that's my goal at this point. I mean, I've hit max level, and it's basically everybody's coming to max level, and it's going to be to the point where items are what's going to matter. It's not going to be level. It's not going to be how many points in a certain skill you have. It's all about the gear, and we don't want to get. We do want it to get to that point. If it gets to that point, basically, we'll be able to hold off. And if it gets to that point, we know we can win in team fights. Sorry, I'm starting to mumble. I know if we get to that point, we can hold off in the team fights, and that's exactly what we want. Now we're gonna just finish off this turret. As you can see, quickly taking down the turret. We do have Olaf here to just hack away at it. And he's going to go down right there. And there's Kassadin doing something. Karthus trying to get a good wall off there. Sadly, Kassadin flashed and wasn't really not worried about it. I'm going to loop around because I know Lux is there and they're going to turret hug at this point. They're worried. They don't want us to get the kills that we are getting. We're doing really damn well. We came back from such a high deficit that it makes almost any game feel possible. So we're definitely going to kill off some of these minions, and I'm like, screw it, I'm going in. They all said, screw it, let's go. And I said, no, I'm going in. And I kill off one, and then we go for another one who's exhausted, and we kill off 2. And then Lux is getting extremely greedy, and I really want to kill off 3, but I don't think I can. I do get a roll just so in case she does show up, we could kill her. But no, we don't. So we get 2 of them. That was a really funny moment on Skype because they were leaving. And I said, screw it, and I turned around and went in, and they're like, whoa, 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 so they all turn around and follow me in there. I was like, I'm out for blood at this point, and I'm going to go for this turret because I feel like that's absolutely necessary. I am going to roll, but I'm snared, but I got away from the turret. I want her to come out again. Good shot by her. She is going to do a couple bonus shots on me, and now Aurelia is going for Karthus. I get a good pin. I'm hoping to get her killed, and I am able to kill her off because she tried to run, but she does have that stupid thing that allows her to come back to life one more time. So I am going to focus her down, and Olaf gets the kill steal, which is fine. He needs money. I'm not bitter. Aurelia on our team saying, good job, guys. Yes, excellent job, guys. We are doing a very good job coming back from this. I do have my, I believe, Infinity Edge now. I do so much, which gives me 80% attack damage, 25% critical strike chance, and my critical strikes do 250% damage instead of the normal 200%. I'm feeling super excited. I'm giddy at this point in the game. I'm like, we got this, guys. We've got this. We got this. I know I can carry this at this point. These guys, I know, are no problem as long as we focus the right players first. I'm running as fast as I can. I desperately want to get back into this fight. I desperately want to get back into this fight and get back in there killing some fools. And so I'm moving on in, and here we are. I'm showing up. There's Olaf herking around a bit. And now Kassadin's going to basically be a big target for them. And that's fine. That's why I'm staying back. I want them to. Because there is Lux, and she is going to pay if she doesn't snare me. Dead. She is dead. and killing her off. And there is going to be Twisted Fate, and he is going to be dead now as well. 3 shots. And there is Kassadin, and he's going to be killed by 3 kills. So killing off 4 heroes there, or 3 heroes there all at once. Gangplank saying, nice one, Vayne. Irelia saying, haha, damn. So, moving around, here comes Irelia. I'm just going for her. I said, screw it, I don't care. Tumbling around, just trying to do some damage and kill her off. Gonna finish her off. Now I'm gonna go for Gangplank, as he's really just kind of in my face and attempting to kill me. And there is the ace. I killed all of them. All of them are dead, and that is pretty much gonna be game. And GG, GP, ES number 1. No idea what it meant. It was GG since the start. We had 2 noobs saying that it was GG from the start, that they were doing way better. But they were doing so much better, so I disagree that it was GG from the start. Our Kassadin was way worse. But that's the game, guys. Epic, epic game. I was so happy to have played that game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Just enjoy that victory music. Deserved. Deserved.